y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. Happy Power Professional Tuesday. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Why do it feel like I ain't seen y'all in a little minute, y'all? What's good, man? I hope somebody bought they big notepad because y'all already know how we get into it. Y'all already know how we do. Like, for real. I don't know what Miss Tay gonna bring us, but I know that it's always that heat, yo. It's always that heat, man. Listen, get your notepad ready, yo. Get your little mindset together, yo. I hope somebody knows that this is their season. This is your winning season, regardless of what situations you got going on, yo. You gonna get through it. Somebody need to know that, yo. You gonna get through it. That's what. Listen, I can't wait to get into it, yo. I can't. Let me bring up my list real quick because I feel like I saw Cows in the top spot early. Cows, what's up? I feel like this your first time in the top spot, Shorty. What's up? How you doing up there? Breathe in that top spot, hey, Cows. Breathe it in. What's up, yo? Jimmy the Dilemma, yo. Shout out Jimmy the Dilemma. She just sent me some pictures, yo. Hey, Track Star, you already know how we do, yo. We got to get right to it. Jimmy the Dilemma just sent me some pictures, y'all. She's doing her first mural, and it looks amazing, yo. Shout out to Gemma, yo. Gemma, might have another mural on deck for you, shorty, real soon. Can't wait to see the finished product. Tanner, what's up, Tanner? How you doing? Good to see you. Breezy, what's up, Breezy? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you, yo. Kayla, what's up, Kayla? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, yo? How you doing? Good to see you. Can't say this why I featured you on Gemma and our freezer say it was from if I hey yo. Thank you, Cam Gotti. Thank you. I need to get a clip of that, yo. Thank you so much. I'm so humble, yo. I appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Asita? How you feeling? Good to see you. Good to see you, yo. Cam Gotti. What's up, Cam Gotti? And thank you so much again, yo. Trackstar. What's up, Trackstar? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Bonnet. What's up, Mr. Bonnet? How you feeling? Good to see you. Hey, Ma, y'all see my mother. Y'all don't run my mother fingers, her little fingers raggedy, y'all. Ma, just say everybody. You ain't got to give them a one by one. Yo, just say everybody, yo. What's up, Kyle? How you feeling? Good to see you, Dante. What's up, Dante? Congratulations. Might be on the band. All right, we love to see it. Kamaya, what's up, Kamaya? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you, yo. Donna Don. What's up, Donna Don? How you feeling? Dante said my school talked about me, the success sessions, but we trying to figure out the days. All right. Bet. We gonna get it done. Tay Bands. What's up, Tay Bands? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Neon Say, what's up, Neon Say? Good to see you, yo. How you feeling? Miss Money Mo checking there. What's up, Miss Money Mo? What's up? How you doing, yo? Reality, what's up, Reality? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Elaborator. What's up, Mr. Elaborator? Good to see you, yo. How you feeling? Anaya, what's up, Anaya? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you, yo. Welcome, y'all. Man, listen. Before I get Miss Tay on here to get into our thing, let me just let y'all know one thing, yo. The leadership situation is serious around these parts. I'm in a situation right now, y'all, where I got $400 on the line, yo. $400 for 4 hours worth of work. That's one session at 4 different schools. And y'all know we do $100 an hour for the sessions, right? $400 on the line for 4 hours worth of work. Tell me why, yo. I'm down to a situation where I really don't even have like no serious leaders that I can trust in that space like that, yo. Like, it's crazy. It's if anybody that's on here now, because I know that y'all trustworthy, yo, and I know y'all consistent, y'all reliable. If anybody's on here now, and it's in person, yo, if you got Wednesdays available, yo, if you got Wednesdays from like 2:30 to like 4 o'clock, if you got that window, if I can tell you where to be and you can be there within that window, yo, hit me up. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Let's get our favor on here, yo. Miss Tay, how you feeling? I hope it ain't just me, yo. I don't know. Maybe they can hear you.
I think it's me. You
There
see,
you
that was
go.
me. That was the accountability on my part. It's called accountability. I could have easily said it was your whack restream, but I decided not to. I decided to go ahead and say it was me on my end. Technical difficulty.
Now
My
see,
bad.
if I had y'all in the ghetto on Zoom, you know what? I'm not even about to play with y'all today, man.
Listen, look, y'all calling me out already about my audio. See,
No.
y'all be treating me like a stepchild. I thought I was in the family. I was in the family. Okay. And every time y'all remind me that I'm on a Netflix and chill status and I'm not feeling it.
Hey,
And
yo.
then the door. And then the door. Y'all be doing me. Y'all do me every time. I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I be feeling like I'm family. You know what? I feel like I'm at the level, like refrigerator status. There's a level of family that can just walk in, wash their hands, and go right into your refrigerator. Okay. And there's a level of person, we don't care how clean their hands are. We like, yo, what you doing? I know you ain't just go ahead and open my refrigerator. There's levels to this. So I thought we were at refrigerator level, but I guess not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just sit on the couch.
Not sit on the couch, yo. You is dumb, yo. You know we got all the love for you, yo. This be people's favorite section for real.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. So this week was the first week of physical therapy, and a chick was afraid. Okay, I was afraid from the time I told you all I fell. It's been real. I have not
Oh,
been able to walk without crutches or assistance from the next day. I was with you the next day. I fell on Monday. I was here on a
yeah.
Tuesday. I haven't missed a session with you all, so I don't plan on missing any. Hopefully, I'm hoping I won't have to have surgery, but we'll see in a little while, right? And then we'll figure that out. We will
I
figure that
hope
out.
not.
But
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna be up in here in the hospital bed talking about I can still do it. Go ahead, put me on.
Yo, not
Oh,
you gonna connect the IV to the phone.
yo, what? What? All they need to do is get the oxygen out, so I can just hear. Probably y'all got to hear the
No,
oxygen. That's all
yo,
I need.
no.
That's all I need, yo. This real life out here. They said we at cookout level. All right, but okay, cookout level is one thing, but am I able to cut the pie first? That's a whole different level. You can come to the cookout, but then you might not be able to go ahead and cut the pie. See, that's a whole separate that's a whole separate situation. It's a whole say, don't let grandma have made it. I don't know if y'all ever seen Miss Joni with a pie.
All right, see, now
None.
you're doing too much.
None.
Now you're doing
Yo,
too much.
I have never seen nobody straight up not share a pie. And then she has the utter audacity to start eating the pie in the middle. All right. Do you know how petty that is to eat a pie in the middle? Don't slice it. She don't slice it. She just eat it right out the middle. You're not asking for a slice after
Thanks a lot,
somebody eat it
yo.
out the
Thanks
middle.
a lot, yo.
Yo,
Thanks a lot.
you have been putting me out there, yo, every single time. You have put me out there every single time. I should drop a few
It's
photos straight
it's
up.
only the sweet potato pie. Anything else, do
They
your
said,
thing.
baby, she loved that pie.
It's my weakness, yo.
I'm
It,
pretty sure at one of our events they were supposed to be auctioned off, yo, and I think she just ate it. Like she was like, "Let me just go ahead and take this off." Just slid it off the counter.
Hey,
Yo,
yo.
they say in the middle. Yes, in the middle. She take a fork, a spoon. She might use I don't know, the back or something, a index card, and just go ahead in it. And nobody asking for it after that. Right in the middle. Okay, I ain't never seen nothing like it. I really thought she was gonna slice some up for later. It never happened. It never.
All right, yo. You got me on
All
that
right.
one. You got me on. I can't even complain on that.
Everybody know. Not everybody know, but the people who've been around you and seeing how your eyes dilate as soon as you see the pie, they know. Like they
Yo, you
straight up
say
know.
pie like it's any old kind of pie. Only a sweet potato pie, the homemade joint, yo.
Yo, but I like how you made your hands real little, like you ain't eat the whole pie. Like you it's only the little joints. You made it seem like it was the bean pie they sell on the corner. It's not the little joints, so you straight up get the cooked out family whole 10 pies. Don't do your hands little, yo. It's deceitful. don't lie now. It's a whole pie.
Yo.
Okay. Now, with that being said,
Oh my god.
funny about what today's topic is, because today's topic is about minding your business.
Yo, not you. Not you. Tell us like my name, and you just add me out.
Family though. Okay, it's family. We talk about business power professional. Okay, now this is a family situation right here. This is a family situation.
There's a lot of people that need to be on here minding their business, yo.
We gonna talk about minding your business. Yo, this said minding your business or her eat that pie. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's just some things in life I'm not gonna be quiet about. Inequality, Joni eating a pie raggedy. Add it to the
Hold
list.
up. Can I show you something I'm not gonna be quiet about?
Here we go.
No, for real. Hold on.
What's up?
Let me hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta find it. I thought I had it close to me.
I'm afraid, and that's a shame that our friendship has come to this place where I'm afraid when you say, "Hold on, give me a minute."
No,
you ain't got something up.
No,
I be feeling some sort of way. Is it about? Look. Okay. What's happening here? Because I can't really make out. You got to explain it to me.
You can't see.
Okay.
That's an 11-year-old with a blunt.
Ooh. You know what? Real talk. I'm gonna tell you what I thought I saw. And I'm so glad I'm having this conversation right now. Right? I thought what was in the hand was a microphone. No. And that's what I thought they were rapping. I thought they was rapping.
No, that's an 11-year-old with a blunt. 11 years old, yo. 11 years. That's the kind of mind my business I can't do. Look, check it out.
Certain things that doesn't fall under mind your business. It really don't.
11 years old, yo.
Now, I got questions about this because that's not a arm length photo. You see what I'm saying? That's not a lean back and I take the photo, which means that you are in a group of people who are accepting of this behavior and they are promoting it. That's
11 years old, yo.
Somebody gotta go get them. Bring them in. There's certain things
And the
that
crazy
you're not
thing
gonna mind
is,
your business with.
The crazy thing is, she in one of our little leaders group chat. Be talking about she want to do better, she want to get money, all this. Don't be nowhere to be found when it's time to do stuff. But then this is the stuff that you're doing. Jimmy the Dilemma in that group chat. I think Coach Johnson might be in that group chat. I'm pretty sure Cam Gotti might be in that group chat. Like,
but you know what? It's crazy to me because a thing that I will never forget is coming up to Matthew Henson, right? One of those times. And I remember sitting down with somebody and asking them, like, what their goals were. And they said to me, I'm not going to be anything anyway. And I'm like, what? Like, yo, what? It was like, it went from real professional to, yo, what? I feel like in those early stages was where I dreamt the most. You know, it wasn't until later on that people beat that out of me, right? It was like later on, the world was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna be able to do that." Oh yeah, you probably should scale that back a bit, but not at that age. At that age, I felt like I could. If I had picked it, that's what I was gonna be, right? I don't think that at that age you have to make sense of a lot of things. You are able to dream, and I and kids have ideas about things that from our perspective may not even make sense. They like, one day I'm gonna turn the moon blue. And we'd be like, oh baby, oh, how you gonna do that? And they like, I don't know, but one day I'm gonna do it. So to know that at 11 years old, you have made a decision. I mean, very serious decisions that you're absolutely going to throw your life away, or you're not going to be better than your environment is a hurtful thing. Is that's very hurtful. Whew. Y'all know I love the babies. I really do. I really love the children. I love to spend time with them and talking to them. Um, but unfortunately, can I just put it out there? Okay. You got babies raising babies, you know? And a lot of people feel like I'm grown enough to have a baby. Your your body might be developed enough to have a baby, but not your mind. Not your I hate you. You know me so wrong.
Get into it.
Oh my goodness.
Get into it.
I really have to talk to you all. And this is so off topic because we talk about minding your business, but Jody always kept cutting me, taking me left. Mind has to be developed enough for you to develop another person. You just cannot. You can't, right? It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. I'm gonna give you all a real life example. When I was younger, I felt like everything was my fault. Everything was my fault. If the family wasn't really going great, I could have done something better. If there was an argument that broke out in the house, my mind is trying to figure out how I didn't stop it, right? That's not adult thinking. That's child thinking, right? I felt like I could have prevented it. I could have fixed it. I could have made it better. That wasn't my job. I thought that though at that age. So you're still at an age where you're not even thinking properly, you're not developing and get it from A to B properly, and now you're in charge of another human being. And you're not developing them properly. And now instead of us really being able to grow and really be there to support, you're at work and you're working a double, and your child is walking home by themselves, and now they stand with uncle such and such, and that's a whole separate situation, and now that child don't want to tell you what has happened because it's their fault. So many things happen in a space where you could just wait. You really could just wait. Babies do not mean love. They do not 100% complete the relationship, right? Those things can come in time when you are at a place where you can love yourself and have the space to love somebody else. Just because you love yourself or you think you do does not mean you have the space to love somebody else. It really doesn't, right? It's the equivalent of laying in a twin size bed. Just because you're comfortable in that bed does not mean you get to invite in other people. So while you're developing, right, and loving yourself, please give yourself time and space to be able to properly love somebody else. Okay, I ain't even want to talk about the day that Joni took me there, as she always does. But
Yeah,
it,
without even knowing, you hit on so many different things that are needed conversations in this space, and those conversations are going to come out.
yeah,
But you hit on some very important things that needed to be said without you even knowing.
mm, Please, y'all, please listen to you. Look, I know y'all. It's auntie, okay? Listen to the auntie out here, all right? Expose yourself something else besides being in love with somebody. Please travel, eat foods that you've never heard of. Shoot, eat fruit that you've never heard of. Okay, sit on the beach and allow for the moon to touch your skin on every part of this earth. Do all of that, okay, before you have to invite somebody else in. You know why? Because now you're blaming the child. If the child has come along, you be like, I could have been so much more, but look at you. You don't even appreciate nothing. I done came home and made you a peanut butter and jelly, and you acting like you don't appreciate it. Eat your food. you know, it's don't be that parent. Don't be that parent. The child gotta go sit in their room all day because you can't stand the idea of hearing their voice no more. Because you had to work a minimum wage job and people talk to you like trash all day. And so now you're gonna take back your power by being a bully to your own child. Please. Please.
Oh my God. Woo!
I
Oh,
can't.
word.
There's one thing that irritates me to my core is a bad parent. That thing, there's that thing, boy. You sitting there taking long strides to get to the bus stop, and you yelling at the child because all they taking is baby steps because they got baby feet. Let me tell you, that thing irritates my whole being. It irritates my whole just inside because I know outright that this child does not have the love that they could have.
Mm.
Not the love, parents be like, I love my kids. I love my kids. I'm sure you're giving them all you got. I'm sure you are. But you could have waited a little bit more and you could have done some work on yourself and you could have been a better model for them. And
Man.
instead of providing them with the things you had left over, you could have provided them with the things that you planned.
Man.
Please, please.
Yo.
I done been with y'all since September. If y'all don't take anything else from me, please wait. Wait. Okay, you're not gonna run out of eggs. You're not gonna run out of sperm. Okay, they gonna be there. Them kids gonna be they gonna be
Man,
there. I
listen.
swear.
You know how many conversations I had in just the past few weeks where I've been telling people, get a dog, yo. Let me see you take care of a dog. Go get that vet bill the first time that puppy gets sick, yo.
Yo,
But that vet bill gonna break you in half, my ninja.
but see,
That,
here's the mistake people make, and that's okay. Planning for children is not planning for the state to supplement what you can. That's not planning for children. I've heard that from people before and say, okay, well, I can have kids. They got food stamps, they got Section 8, they got public transportation, they have this and they have that. Me and my kids, we gonna be okay, right? Um, but here's the thing: like, why give your child a raggedy sketch of what they could be when you can introduce them into a complete portrait of what they can see in the future? The children, no matter how bad of a parent you are, they are always going to look to you for guidance. You are their first example of what they can be. So here's the thing: if you are a cheater, you thinking that your kids don't know that about you? Because guess what? They listening in the back seat to all your conversations. They looking at you in the kitchen twerking, posting videos because you took that video 10 times over before
bye,
you
yo.
posted it.
Bye.
Okay, that stuff they not even
Bye.
fresh videos, yo. You had to
Bye.
twerk. look at it, see if it was your good angle. You like, nah, let me take that one again. And
I'm
you
making
think
a
to
phone call.
yourself,
Bye.
yo,
I'm making a phone call. Bye.
yo,
I'm out of this conversation. Bye.
I'm just saying. Tell me where the lie is. Where the lie is. And you thinking to yourself that the child who's in an apartment that's 600 square feet, where they could pretty much touch the sink from their bed, and they didn't see you in the bathroom?
Not touch the sink from the.
Come on now.
We wasn't ready for this sermon today, yo.
Yo, I wasn't ready either. I came on here talking about minding your business, and you got me in everybody's business. You know why? Because I'm talking about minding your business in the workplace, but the community is everybody's business. It's everybody's business. You say to yourself, like, oh, okay, no, I ain't going to talk to such and such, because she get violent, and I ain't the one. Okay, but guess what? When that child comes by you, right? You can offer that child a kindness. Still, I'm not saying take that child into your apartment and babysit while she at the club. I'm not saying, do certain things for the kid so that he doesn't have to watch. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that every so often it's okay to show children kindness. You might not want to give them candy or do all those sort of things, but I've talked to somebody's mother and said, hey, guess what? I had these pair of shoes laying around the house. They fresh in the box. You mind if I pass them on to your child? And many times I have not had a mother yet who has said, who want to take them sneakers? Not my child. Many times they are appreciative of the help. And I like to just take a moment to talk to kids and be like, you know what? I had these for you. I can't wait to see what you're going to grow up to become. Moments like that mean so much for children. That means so much for children. You would be surprised. A lot of people be like, well, I can't, they see a lot of things in their house. Hey, I stay out of that. And you should, because I ain't trying to get you knocked out in the street. But what I am saying is that when you get the opportunity, be kind. Be kind. Show a kindness to somebody, adult or child. Show a kindness if you can. Right? I don't ask a lot of questions. People know that about me. If you want to share, you do. But for the most part, I don't ask you a lot of questions. If a girlfriend call me up and say, they crying on the phone, I'm just gonna sit there. I'm not gonna ask you a whole bunch of questions. I'm not gonna be like, girl, what he did? What? He said what? I'm gonna just sit and I'm gonna listen and let you share whatever you're gonna share. And if you choose not to, I'm okay. I don't need other people's business to make me okay for the day. I offer what I can, which is support, whether it's monetary or physical, right? Emotional or spiritual. And I go back to working on me. Yeah. Because what I realized, and I talked to you all about this some time ago, if I'm passing out energy all day long, I'm going to be empty. I have to make sure that my cup runs over so that when I go to give to somebody else, I'm not empty. Right? Now I got to figure out a way to segue into my discussion.
No, we appreciate it. No, thank you. Man, listen, thank you. Sometimes the higher power know what needs to be heard and what ears need to be listening. So thank you for that, because you just don't even know how on time it was.
Let me get into some of these messages, because I made me upset about them children. My mom complains about her situations instead of looking for solutions to fix them. Or a lot of people do that. And that is a hardship I'm trying to overcome, learning to be grateful for what I do and don't have. Absolutely. Absolutely. There is a special sort of person that makes a decision to not be a victim. Things can happen to you. That doesn't mean you have to have a victim's mentality, right? I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and I didn't have what I needed, but I will the next time. That's you taking power from it. You're not sitting somewhere saying, oh, man, what I'm going to do. And then you do nothing. I had this discussion with my husband the other day. I have a daughter and I have a son. She's almost 13. I gave her an assignment that seemed to be too hard. My husband went to go do it. I was like, back here, your place right here beside me, back here with me. He like, but she my baby girl. She's the making of a great woman. Your place is back here with me. Because one day she is going to be in her apartment and them bills going to be rolling in, and she better have exhausted every possible resource before calling me. And by the time she calls me, I'm going to know for a fact that she tried.
Yeah.
I'm going to know that in my heart when she calls me. She's not going to be like, oh my, the BGE bill do what I'm supposed to do. No, she going to call me and say, listen, I got 2 jobs lined up for next week. I know that this job let me go ahead of time, but my savings is going to hold me over for about 6 months. So what I'm going to need is for you to do is just be on standby and make sure that, maybe in the interim, 100%. I have her back no matter what. But I know that now is the time for me to teach her how to not sit in the middle of the floor. She cannot be that type of woman. She can't be. Not on my time, not on my watch. Okay? So I'm going to teach her now how to do things. Now, I know that I told you all about my planner that I had, right? This past week, we got our first international sale, right? An island off the coast of
Congratulations,
Africa.
girl. Wow.
I was super excited. I was like, who, me? Right? This week, someone from the UK placed the order for it, right? They sold out almost. They almost sold out. I discussed with her taking over the business. you gonna have to take over this correspondence. People message me and they say, well, what is it like on the inside? How many pages? She can answer those questions. You have to keep track of inventory. When the books are shipped, make sure they're prepared. How many do we have left? What are we doing for next year? She's 12, but guess what? She's capable. She is capable. We have to stop
Asians doing
telling
it.
ourselves.
Asians doing it. Latinos doing it. Gay
Okay,
people doing it. White people doing it.
everybody is doing it. Everybody's doing it. We really have to empower ourselves and realize that we are capable, we are able, we are motivated, we are powerful. We have to, right? So no, you have to be the type of person to come up with a solution. And a lot of people are like, I'm not creative. You better get creative. You better get creative. Your first paycheck don't come in to X, this date. You already know you need money to eat. You better get creative. You better get creative. So now is the time to prepare. If you are still at home, please use this opportunity to save your money. Stop buying the shoes that come out. Now that there's no reason why as a young person your bank account is zero with a job, right? Because now you in the hole and you owe the bank for overdraft fees because you knew that the hair was $500 because the wig was 300, but the girl putting it in the install was 200, but you knew that your phone bill. Please stop. Please, because guess what? I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how pretty you are or how fresh your shoes are. You know what's ugly? Straight up being broke. Broke. I don't care how cute you are. We get to and you talk about, can we just can you get something off that 2 for 24 menu? Because
Bye,
who
y'all.
about to go for the 2 for 24? Not me. If you got to point to what side of the menu I got the order from, we're not going out. We're not going out. You would do better off buying me a steak from the grocery store and grilling that puppy up. Because what we not going to do, you're not going to take me out and embarrass me. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Please save your money. Okay? Yep, ball on a budget. Y'all was laughing at me when I was talking about the thrifting though. Okay? Guess what? A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. I want you all to know that a lot of celebrities do it as well. Okay? When people come to their homes many times and your designer dresses you, a lot of times it came from one celebrity to the other. It is not a one-time buy sort of situation. I don't know where y'all got this situation from, where y'all got to have all these nice clothes. Yeah, please save your money. Save your money. Save your time. Save your sanity. Okay? Stay at home. Save your money. Now, can I get into, is there anything else you want to bring up before I get into minding your business?
Nah, yo, let's talk about this minding your business, yo.
I'm
Cause
talking about
this
minding your
is a
business.
topic too. That's very needed.
Listen, just take him. Can we go together? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? We're going to be the flyest people there. Straight up. 100%. All right. Now, let's talk about minding your business in the workplace. When you go into a job, it is only common for people to try to congregate. They do it all the time. Somebody comes in and they like, let me tell you something about Veronica, okay? Before she even get to you, okay? Because she got a lot to say about me. But I'm going to tell you what, it's her. She don't do her work. She talked to her boyfriend who's in prison, by the way. That's where her check goes, and she don't want to feed her kids. So before she talk to you and say all this mess about me, let me go ahead and say something about her. You need to avoid her if you want to stay here. I'm just looking out for you. I'm just looking out. Right? Then you get to Veronica, and Veronica like, I know Michelle talked to you because she talk about too much all the time. She probably told you about my boyfriend or whatever, but he didn't do it. And I'ma stick beside him. Okay? So before we even get into all of that, just know that the copying is my thing. Don't go around it. Don't, okay. Now you in a situation. Right? Because you're a part of the office politics. One person want to talk about this person. It happens all the time. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hard not to get involved because you're like, what? She said what? Oh my goodness. I would be lying to you all if I said that sometimes it's not hard to listen. What she say? She did what? She came in here wearing what? It's hard to not get involved in those things. But what I am going to tell you all is to not be the person who spreads things. Please do not be the person who spreads things. So I'm going to tell you all a story. This is it's fiction, right? So there was a guy who told multiple people about this guy. Some of it was true, some of it wasn't, but he liked to be that person. He just wanted to go around and tell everybody's business. Well, a guy sued him, took him to court for slander. The judge said, are all of these things true? He like, well, some of it is true. But I ain't hurt anybody. I didn't hurt anybody. He making it seem like I hurt somebody. I didn't hurt somebody. Everybody does it. I didn't hurt anybody. The judge told him to write down everything that he said, right? He wrote down everything that he said. He didn't think it was that big of a deal. He passes it back to the judge. The judge cuts up the pieces of paper. He said, we'll adjourn tomorrow, right? We'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow came and they both stood there, and the judge said to him, the story that you gave me yesterday that I cut up, after we left, I went and sprinkled all of those pieces of paper in the wind. I need for you to go and get them back for me. And the man is like, what? That's impossible. I can't go and get everything back. And the judge said the same thing happens when you spread rumors. Once you put it out there, you can't reel it back. So it's the same thing in the workplace. Do yourself a favor. And even if you know something that you feel like somebody told you and they told you in confidence, don't be that person. It's hard sometimes to not say things or whatever, but don't be that person, right? Keep it professional, keep it cute, right? Because people will tell other people what you did no matter what. They'll be like, I told such and such my business, and they went and told everybody. I only told you, right? And I have been guilty of doing that myself. right? Just feeling like I was going to tell one person, oh, girl, you know that. And it hurts people when you do that. When they trusted you with something and you are the person who just released it to the world. That's a hurtful thing for the person after they trusted you with something. And I've learned that lesson to not be that person, right? But I want to do
Mhm.
a exercise in this moment, right? And I need y'all to be honest with me. Y'all gonna be honest with me, right? Okay. I first started with you all in January. For everybody that was on during those early sessions, I need for you to be honest and tell me what you thought about me, right? Just logging on before I ever really said anything, what were your thoughts?
I feel like you started before January.
Not January, I'm sorry, September, September 28th, I think it
September
was.
sound more likely. Yeah, because it was
Mhm.
it was right kind of in sync with school starting. School started and then
Mhm.
we started this.
Now I need to know what you all thought about me. I need y'all to be honest. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna hold it against y'all. I need y'all to tell me what you thought about me. Because I saw your comments on Focus Friday.
Oh yeah.
hmm just me and me, no words being said before we got to laughing with each other. I need for y'all to tell me what you thought about me. And if you knew me before, I need you to go back to when you saw me for the first time. What did you think?
Mm. So like one word, what they think.
No, it don't have to be one word.
Okay, all right.
Joni, you can share what your thoughts was when you first saw me because you was giving me the like, oh boy.
When I first, you mean first saw you, or after we know
Yeah,
each.
man. 3 lifetimes ago. 3 lifetimes ago.
Well, see, I met you in a different situation, right? So y'all was deciding on whether or not y'all was going to use me as a facilitator for some trainings that y'all had. And because y'all never like met me in person or nothing like that, and I was kind of like referred, y'all wanted to do this panel style interview with me. So my first perception of you was like the tough one because everybody else, I mean, I'm not saying I'm charming, but I've heard that a lot. Everybody else, they laughing at my little jokes, they smiling, we ha ha, kiki, and you just,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
just like, oh, she hating.
He was like, because there's no way that I did ace this thing. Like, what was he talking
Yeah,
about? What was he talking about?
I'm like, ain't no way. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe she judging my hoodie and my sweatpants and my Jordans. Maybe, but like you out of all, like you just had the stone cold face, and it wasn't until our first training that you like first smiled at me, and I'm like, okay, we cool. And then like you gave me a compliment like while I was doing the training or whatever, because you jumped in. I forget exactly what we was talking about. We was talking about something important, and you jumped in and added something to the conversation. And then like after that, Miss Yvette was talking to me, and then you came up to me and like gave me a compliment. It was like, yeah, you was like, I really enjoyed this. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, did you? Because
Oh,
you
oh,
wasn't about
really?
to
Because just
contract me.
last week, you know what? I would take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Right? And I want to say, like, when I first saw you, I was like, here she go, thinking she about to be impressive. Not. Absolutely not. Right? That was me. No.
Yo,
No.
like
Here's the thing. Real talk in this exchange that we're talking about, no words were said.
none.
She came in, she did what she did. I didn't say anything. I took
And,
notes.
and if I didn't have confidence, that would have broke me.
And see, and in my mind, I think to myself that I don't want to be distracting, right? I'm like, I know that when people come in, they need to breathe, they need to, work the room. I don't want to be distracting. But on top of not want to be distracting, I don't want to lie either. I don't want to be like, that was wonderful. And then we don't call you back, right? Because I feel like that's not kind either. So half the time I just sit there and I'm like, right? But in doing that, people have conclusions. They come to conclusions about who you are, what you're feeling, what your background is, and how to treat you moving forward. Now, that exchange that we had the first time, how long was that? Like in length, how long was the meeting?
The meeting in total lasted maybe about 30 minutes or so. Like people was taking turns asking me questions and a little bit of follow up and stuff like that. So about 30 minutes.
Now, here's the funny thing, right? First time meeting me, she was like, "Oh, she hating." Now when Joni and I talk, she like, "Well, I had to send you because I don't trust many people." Now, isn't that funny? isn't
Facts.
that isn't
Facts.
that funny? I went
Facts.
from being a ultimate hater to the ultimate supporter, like because
Facts.
that's how it happens. That's how it happens. When people meet you for the first time, they come to conclusions about who you are, what you represent, and how to treat you accordingly moving forward. It has happened in the first 30 seconds. It happens. And people will be like, I no, I'm not that type of person. I get to know people. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you would be lying to say that you do because we are trained as humans to come to conclusions quickly. Is this a danger? Can I feel safe? Can I really show this person my full self? Am I going to is this person going to steal from me? Do I get the I can't really trust you like that? And we have been trained to make those decisions quickly because in certain instances we only have an instant to make a decision on whether we're in danger or not.
Yeah.
So we've been trained to do that. Now, what I need for you all to understand is that you have to go into the interview, you have to go into the workplace full well knowing that everybody is going to judge you. And sure, you can sit here and say, I don't care about how people feel about me. I went there to do a job. I don't really care how they feel about me. Well, you should care because every promotion you get is based off of how people feel about you. Every single last one, right?
But you
You
don't
could be you could be the hardest working person there and be a jerk, and they will not promote you. Won't. You could be somebody of integrity. You keep to yourself, you come in, you don't say nothing. The office parties happen, you stay at your desk answering the phones. You thinking that you're doing a good job, right? And they will not hire you to be the manager because they have already come to the conclusion that you're not good around people. So there's no point of giving you people to that will report to you. There's no point. People come to those conclusions. It is rare, very, very rare that you go to a job and somebody calls you into their office and says, "Hey, I'm actually thinking about giving you more responsibility. How do you feel about that? Because I really don't know how to treat you." Nobody says that. They come to the conclusion, they decide whether you're ready, and they offer you the job. That's it, right? So you absolutely, absolutely have to be the type of person who mind your business and become completely aware of the fact that everybody is judging you. Everybody's judging you. So you say, okay, well, how am I supposed to control what other people think about me? I can't do that. Mm, you can influence it.
Mm.
You can definitely influence it, right? So here's the thing. Joni met me and was like, she a hater. Straight up. She knew I was great and she wasn't trying to give me my props, right? But what did she say? In her training, I chose to contribute, to add to it, show her like, hey, you did a great job. I can still influence it by being kind, by being helpful, by being supportive. When you enter those positive things into a person's space, you can change direction. You can change direction. So, okay, when I first met you, I was like, oh, okay, she a hater, straight up. Eh, but I got the job, so whatever. And then I could influence that by continually offering kindness,
Mhm.
right? And then over a period of time, she came to her own conclusion to say, maybe, maybe it wasn't. Maybe my first assessment was wrong, right? But that's how it happens. It happens that way in the workplace, right? Um, let me see. It happens that way in the workplace. So, any he said, not a hater, Miss Joni. Absolutely, she gonna call me a hater. Talk about she thought she was charming. Yes, people did know about.
Uh,
Oh
yo,
goodness.
but
Go ahead. I'm reading the comments. Go ahead.
me, like us being around each other more, and when y'all was contracting me to do more things, like that kind of opened my eyes up just to kind of see like what type of person you are. And like to me,
Mhm.
I'm like, that's cool. Like you're not easily impressed. You want to really be able to know that it's for real and like that it is what it is. And like you are serious about your work and what you do and very guarded with your people. Like I can remember even when you did one of the openings when you were talking, you were like addressing the room. You was like, look, make sure y'all really do them surveys because if y'all tell us that don't bring a trainer back, they're not coming back. Straight like that. And the trainers, we in the back, just in the back, listening, chilling, waiting, to be called up. And you like, yeah, they won't get invited back if y'all tell us to don't bring them back. And I mean,
Straight up.
like you can't do nothing but respect that. Like you just like you really can't do nothing but respect that. And I think that's kind of what helped us create like a friendship too, especially when I started talking about heart smiles, because then it kind of helped us figure out like how we were aligned with just like how we look at the world and how we want to help and be a resource,
Mhm,
especially for younger people. And I'm like,
mhm.
all right, okay.
They said she had the clipboard too. I think I may have actually.
You was definitely writing down your little notes, yo. Everybody else was
Actually,
laughing and ha ha kikiing. You ain't crack a smile.
I think somebody said, "Wait a minute." They gonna say that they thought I was gonna be loud. You might be right. Might have been a
I
true
can see that.
assessment.
I can see that.
That might have been a true assessment. I'm pretty loud, unfortunately. My daughter says all the time, "Why do we always have to be the person shopping that everybody turns around to see? Like who's that person talking?" It's me. It's definitely me.
Oh,
I'm always having a good time where I am. I'm always laughing. I'm always cracking jokes. It's always going to. If I'm not that way, please come check on me because I'm not okay.
this this like the 20th time somebody said like that they like this duo, they like us together. This is giving podcast, y'all.
Yo, I'm serious. You know why? Because I've been wanting to for a long time. I think I talked to you about this. I want to say, like, at this point, it's funny because I don't even remember what year that was that you and I met, but it feels like it's been years at this point. I absolutely want to have a platform to discuss the topics that people don't want to talk about, right? I don't remember being a young person really being able, and I hate, please bear with me. For the people on the line who y'all like, I can't believe she said that out loud. Please just mute me now for the next few seconds, okay? I don't remember having somebody to talk to about my period and whether certain things were normal. My mom was there. I had sisters, but I wasn't comfortable. Like I wanted somebody to start the conversation so I could jump in and just listen and be like, "Is that normal? Is that not normal?" You
Uh,
know. Um, and I feel like just by not having the space where the conversation was already in place, it didn't give me the opportunity to have enough courage to start the
mm,
conversation. Because you always think you're odd, you always think that whatever's happening with you and your body is only happening to you. And when you have the opportunity to talk about it with the doctor, you're more likely hesitant to do so. I absolutely would love to really start that, right? Um, and just let's just talk about stuff, where people can maybe say anonymously what they want to talk about, and have a place that's safe where the conversation is just happening and you get to just chime in as you see fit. Um, I
Yeah.
think that's just a passion, definitely a passion. So guess
Uh-huh.
what? You and I gonna have a conversation. We're gonna start conversations in the dark because that's what it is. These conversations are in the dark and they've been in the dark too long. Conversations in the dark. Let's
Listen,
go.
I just
Do
hope the
it.
wrong people don't get the wrong idea about the title. Because if somebody comes
All
with
right,
some
never mind.
mess,
Scratch that.
I'm
Scratch
airing
that.
them
Let's
out. I'm airing them out.
right. I think that wasn't there a book my mother never told me? Isn't there a book? It seems like that sounds so familiar, but it's something about that, like conversations that you really wanted to have but never had. You know,
Yeah.
look, they starting already. See, you put it out there. You put it till it wasn't even out there until you said something. Now it's out there. Her mother had a coming of age ceremony for her, and I was like, wow, I wish I had women around me who guided me into womanhood. So I'm here. Listen, in other cultures, it is a celebration when a young person, male or female, has reached not an age, but a level of maturity. You know, where we're not like, oh, great, you're 13, yay, cake. It's more like you have arrived at this moment and now, let the community surround you to support you for this next journey that you're about to go on. And they hold hands because they realize that they can't travel it alone. You just can't. You can't travel it alone. And so, I would love to have that opportunity. That's why I tell you all the time. If you all have a question, I truly am auntie. If you have a question that you just really been holding on to, you don't really know how, please don't suffer in silence. You know, shoot me a message, shoot me a text, a DM or something. I can't tell you the amount of times that I get a call at my office and they won't even tell me who they are.
Mm.
And they just talk. And they just talk. Sometimes people just share. And I don't have the answers. I don't pretend to. I don't pretend to have the answer to everything. I'm not Tay Angelou. Me and my daughter just had this, the Angelou Angelo, right? I'm not. But what I can do
Yeah.
is offer you the idea that you are not alone. That's what I can do. You don't have to be alone. That's what I offer. I feel as though I have gone all over the world this evening. I have touched on way too many topics. Um, but guess what? This is, hey, definitely call my phone. Call my phone. DM me, get my number, call my phone. It's that way sometimes. It's that way. Sometimes you need to be able to talk about everything in one space. Because to think to ourselves that our brains are linear, it doesn't work that way all the time. It doesn't. Sometimes you have one thing on your mind, sometimes it's 10 things on your mind, and your brain is just taking turns just going through all the many things. And sometimes when you talk to your friends and you're like, and this, and what about this, and what about that? The person is overwhelmed. They like, hey, you started this conversation talking about whether you wanted a a cheesesteak or a chicken box. I don't know how we got to whether you should be with your baby daddy. I'm just not sure. Sometimes you just need somebody to make sense of everything and talk about everything and nothing all at the same time. So I am here for it. I'm
Yeah.
absolutely here for it. I'm so sorry. I feel like I did not get to many of these messages today. I didn't even really get to all of your brand in when you're in the workplace. I apologize because we were talking about like Miss Joni said, needed things. And sometimes when you have that opportunity, um, somebody that's listening right now may not show up next week. They may show up today and never show up again. And so, if in this space and in this moment we were able to touch on something that touched you, it's always going to be worth it. It's always going to be worth it.
Yes. Yes.
They said,
Love it.
I need me a straight up shirt to promote Power Professional Tuesday. Yeah, for real.
Bye,
I
yo.
definitely do. Yo, that's in the chat. I ain't do that. See
Yo,
how you do
Mr.
me?
Bonus said you
That
need jackets with your quotes on them, yo.
me too. Me too. Speaking of that, I have been my husband and my daughter, who is now they went from I had this idea to do the planner on vacation, middle of the night, wrote it all out in one night. I told you all that. When I said it out loud, they both were like, I don't know, you know. But now that they're, selling out, it's like, what we doing next year, you know? And I'm like, I don't know. But what I think I want to do next year is, I think I want to do a journal that has all my sayings in it. And no, it's not going to be politically correct. This time with my plan, I had somebody look over it, read it, proofread it. I don't think I want to do that this time. I think I want people to have a journal of the things I say to myself. And I don't care if the predicate and the noun, I want to speak to people in my journal the way I would speak to them in person, the way I would speak to your children, the way I would speak to my friends. I want my next journal to be almost you and I are working together and we're friends. And every time you turn the page, I want to be there. So that's how we're going to carry next year. I'm going to walk with you, and the journal hopefully will be all of the things that I would say and on those pages.
Bet.
Yep.
We can't wait. We can't wait. Can you drop us with a quick jewel? I know you've been dropping them all night long. Drop us with a quick jewel. Only
Ah,
because Dion, she was talking to me, yo. What's up, though? How you feeling? She was talking to me, though.
let's see. This wasn't a fake laugh. What fake laugh? I'm confused.
No, because me and Track Star, she too locked into me.
Ah,
She too locked in.
I missed it. Okay.
Ah,
Um, so I think my jewel is definitely going to be something I already said, which is to love yourself. It's absolutely going to be to love yourself, and you have to love yourself in the raw version of yourself. And the raw version of yourself is not going to have someone there that says, that looks great and you look beautiful. And that's a great idea. It's the raw version of yourself doesn't have somebody in cheering for you in the stands. It's only your voice and your voice alone telling you that this is exactly who you are and exactly who you want it to be.
yeah.
So love yourself, everything about yourself, your skin, your hair. Please, 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 please love yourself. And then if you want to change it, do so. But the basis of you has to love yourself. All
Yes.
right. They
Yes.
said the
Thank you
version of
so
yourself is you.
much.
All right. Another 2 weeks. It's
Yeah, we
gonna
see
feel
you in
like
two.
forever.
I know,
I see
man. I
y'all in two
know.
weeks.
All
See y'all
right.
next time. Bye.
See you. Y'all already know, yo. Mistake, don't miss, not ever. Every single power professional session has been just that powerful. And like, we are so grateful to have her. So, like, yo, this was amazing. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Like, yo, go be productive, yo. Please, yo, go work on your goals. What? You still got at least 3 more hours left in your working day. Go work on something that's connected to your goals. And if whatever you about to do, yo, if it's not connected to your goals, you shouldn't be working on it. We ain't got no time to waste, yo. Go be productive. If you ain't got no goals, that's a bigger problem, yo. Don't hit me up. Hit up one of these heartbeats and they can help you get some goals. You don't want to be out here in this world blind, like trying to navigate life without any goals. Because when you working like that, when you operating like that, then everybody else's goals become your goals, and you end up going where other people want you to go and not where you want to go. So make sure you get those goals. Y'all saw Cam Gotti, yo. She enter her raffle. $2 a ticket. You already know it's going to be something spectacular. And I beg y'all every single week, get me some kids from these schools that can't read, yo. We need every single high school represented. Yes, I love my Poly. Yes, I love my city. Yes, I love my Western. But yo, those other schools, get me at least one person from every school, and we're going to turn them into a winner. So if y'all rocking with us tomorrow, y'all already know Winning Wednesday on deck. Cam Gotti, Coach Johnson holding it down. And I'll see y'all the rest of this week if y'all coming around. Like, y'all already know what it is. I'm out of here, yo.